7 on EA Sports. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Ustál to, pak ho složili a je zraněný, vole, pičo. Já jsem úplně nepotřeboval teda. Ach jo.
Second down, Cousins. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 36 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to pound it in with Gallman. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Cousins now.
Odell Beckham Jr. je to touchdown!
Touchdown, Giants.
Yes.
Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Rosas now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ani?
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Flex round.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 15 and a first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Ohio!
To throw on 2nd down, Black. Smith catches left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Operating from the gun. Black. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
Black, ale kdo ty vole? Roughing the
Instead of
passer.
forcing the field goal,
Ty
it'll be 1st
vole,
and
tak já
goal.
ho
Yeah,
zastavím
the
a
force
on udělal
was
hloupý roughing
trying to
the
make
passer.
something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go! Grand 38!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he
Jo,
will
tak
fight
ty
his
vole,
way
ty
into the
stojí
end
takhle,
zone for a
ty vole.
touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Ty vole.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Eagles podepsali Bešera.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Raymond now on the return. And a good return. He's across the 35.
To by úplně krásně, ty vole.
30-yard line, right around the 36. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December
Yay,
left.
more football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
Play fake. Cousins rolling to his right.
Tak to je
That's
pokut.
off the mark,
Na to
incomplete.
schází na
When you see
kopáky,
passes
ale
knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Throwing on 1st down. Black. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st down, Black. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
No gain, and it's 2nd down. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Red 38.
He's going to get it running right. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. Gold now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. What, 90? What, 90?
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And that's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You've got to cash in and get some points.
The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14.
Let's go. What, 9?
From the gun, Black. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
Now Gallman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And an Allen to run. And now running right through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. On 1st and 10, Black. Forced out to his left. Incomplete. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to the booth right after this. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Flex round. Flex round.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Black. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Here we go. Man 38. Man 38. Ohio. Ohio.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Black. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they had the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you've evolved.
Yeah.
You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and drop shy of the 45. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down.
And now to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Na probuzení ne. Logicky.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting
Co já tam naháním Blacka, ty vole, zmrda. HS, akcelerace. Ty vole, to nic moc, tady má auto, ty vole, rychlejší, vole.
together. formulating a streak. Get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38. Ohio. Ohio.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Black. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Black. Being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Defensive pass
Picked off down near the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first
Defensive pass
half.
interference
Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done.
Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Ohio. Ohio. Hey. Here we go. What? 90. What? 90. Ohio.
They run it again with Kamara, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. The open man is
Fumble!
Smith.
Yes, I'm on
Now
more!
look at this. Big
Yes.
gain, but a fumble. And who's got it? The Giants.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So they need to determine if
Tyhle,
that
buď
knee
review,
was
to je
down
fumble,
before
ne?
the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed.
Ty vole,
As they
to je
were going through it, that the
pičovina.
ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the
Mrtka,
ground.
vole, ty vole.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check. Come on, let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Again, it's Kamara. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
You got him.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Key 26.
From the gun, Black steps away to his left.
No.
It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Throwing on first down. Black.
Ty vole, tohle jsem byl ale. Pičo, takovej hit, co dostane ten zmrtvole černej. Pičo.
In there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Jmenuje se Blacka ještě je černej. Double Blacker. Double Blacker. Pičo, on dostane takový brutální.
Looking to throw. Black. Flush to his right.
Ale Golgotrino, jo, to je fantazie. Interception a ještě face mask. Ještě se posune.
This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Neumí to, user
hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins. He's going to fire one deep over them. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That goes for a gain of 31. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This is Gallman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Ne, já udělám ty vole na druhou stranu, ty vole ten spin.
Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Cousins now on 2nd down. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Back now here in Santa Clara. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They come out here in the eye. On the toss,
Yes, touchdown.
He takes it into the end zone for
Goalman,
a TD.
junior goalman.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th. Looking around the league from Raymond James Stadium, they're in the 3rd quarter in Tampa. And now that one really widening up. The Bucs have just scored again. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Yes,
and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Back to throw. Black eluding the pressure right. And he comes back with one
tak to je píčovina, ty vole.
Taken down across
To je
the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 5th catch of the afternoon.
On běžel, vole, doprava, hodil to doleva na kytla, byl tam můj hráč, ale chytil to ten kytl a pak už přidal první gól.
On the run, had to get on his horse, still accurately throws a nice pass.
And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We
Touchdown. Ale
so let's see
zas to hodí na Hopkinse, ty vole. A prostě najednou z ničeho nic, vole, ten můj obránce nic neudělá, ale je to defensive pass interference, takže mi to bylo úplně jedno. Pičo, tak to je...
Gold now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Off the play fake, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to let it go deep.
Ty vole, on tam měl úplně volnej, vole, takže on to hodil, ten do hajzlu. Úplně na tribunu to hodil doprava, ty vole, na střídačku. To je piču.
You should have good windows to throw it
down. It looked like there was something there right after the snap, but the defense able to recover. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline.
Kundovina do piči. Taková mrtka, kurva. Pičo háže na Z-spot na Ingrama, úplně volný a on mu to spadne na hlavu, ty vole. Pane bože, vole. Pro asi 30 yardů, ty vole. To je úplně teďkom parádní hra, ty vole.
Throw left side complete to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Leave it, bring up 48.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Yes.
And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants.
OBG, touchdown.
Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Já potřebuju vyhrát, a jestli tam zase bude hot na Hopkinse, ty vole. A zase bude defensive pass interference, ty vole.
On the return comes Drake. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
The secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
2-minute warning.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. To throw on 2nd down, Black. Escaping the pressure right. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left.
Fumble! A máme ho! Michael Brocker získává fumble! Fumble! Teď nemohl, protože je fumble! Minuta 28 a má 3 timeouty, ale pičo. Pome, první down, teď ticho, vole, teď prostě je ticho. Teď se musím soustředit,
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, Taking care of the ball, so important.
6 yardů,
I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
On the ground, it's Gallman again.
Ty vole, on tam bude asi holding.
And he's going to be
Tam
taken
bude
down
holding.
here with a penalty flag on the
Je tam
field.
holding. Pičo, a já doběh
That's
třeba pro
one they
15
hate. The
yardů.
ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. Throwing here, Cousins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
But it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Now Cousins.
Cooper Cup, první down!
And it's Cup, he's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
On už asi nehraje. Je to tam, je to tam, je to tam. A jestli něco napíše, vole, že je to lakr nebo něco takového, jako pošlu do píči, zemrda. Pičo, vole. 2 defensive pass interference, vole, 1 touchdown, vole, dal po roughing the passer.
Down to a knee here, the defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
Jo, 28-24, vole. Pěkně. I bez Barkleyho, kurva. 49ers. Nevím, formič, tak nevím, jestli jde jako, co ti to řeknu.
And they're really trying to build something. Beginning of the year, they said they thought 8 wins was a number to reach to call this season a success, and this win means they got there.
I like where you went with that, building something. Not every team is going to be equipped to win 10, 12, 14 games in a season. Know your team, know your personnel. Now that they've accomplished that goal, I think they'll set their number a little bit higher in the upcoming years.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a blast tonight.
Ty Tampa, vole. Tampa je každý rok v playoff. No. Toronto teďka, no, se dá říct. 4 vlastňáky, vole. 4 vlastňáky.
I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the demon on flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't man. I'm a cave back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the pocket they screaming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the jungle, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, my we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, my we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Thought, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out. Yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I got my. I go to hotels when I step out.
To
Yeah, boy,
nenajdeš
got a
mezi lidi.
I go to nightclubs with a. Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life, then them the ape man. I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see it in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the.
Vzali to ne, aspoň kurz 16. Jsem sázel tyhle třeba 3 zápasy na AL a litříček. A většinou to vycházelo, ty vole. Ty vole, mě jo, ty vole.
I never did anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got this grease on my back. Carry it like a
Toto asi ne, ty vole.
like he trying to move it.
Toto je špatná, no ještě vytradovali skoro nejlepší hráče, vole. No, to za prvý, pak šli ještě další 2. Koukám se ti už. Hele, Blšany Drnovice tam jsou. Televizní zápas. No, tak televizní zápas. A pak to... pak to Colorado Carolina je ode 2 ještě v televizi. Ale od půlnoci Blšany Drnovice, no. Derby.
Grease on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy.
And go get to Dustin.